It's actually zooming in a bit more now. Jesus. Damn. Today is a dark day for Chelsea fans alike. Whether you liked or didn't like Lampard, I don't think anyone could say that this doesn't hurt a little bit. Like, obviously, it hurts for people who are Lampard in a bit more, like myself. Like, I don't. I'm still kind of processing the information. The information's been in my hands now for about 3 hours because of Twitter breaking the stories like first before the club even said a statement. The overarching feeling that I get with this is that why does Roman give Lampard, who at the time only has 1 year in management, the job at Chelsea Football Club if he is not prepared to go through these points? When Lampard was appointed, we thought that it might be a change of pace, a difference between the constant revolving door of managers that we've dealt with for the past Abramovich era, pretty much. So, look, I'm not saying it hasn't gotten us success, right? Like, it has. And it would be painfully ignorant for me to ignore that it's gotten us success, right? And I'm gonna, like, I like success. Every football fan likes success. Like, if someone would come to you and be like, "Do you want your team to win the league?" and you like, come on, who's gonna say no? Like, for instance, Swansea for the past 2 seasons now, 3 seasons promotion hopes, right? For the past 3 seasons, me and my friends have said like, look, we're worried about Swansea getting back to the promotion or getting back to the Premier League. But do any of us not want it to happen? No. Like, get Swansea being back in the Premier League, whether it would only be for a season or not, would be great. Like, it'd be just great to see again. I don't know. Look, success has happened. Roman has got his success by doing the revolving door managers. It's fine. But when Lampard was appointed, I and many fans and many pundits and commentators thought that this would be a slight difference to the Chelsea we have known for the past however long Abramovich has been out. Was it 20 years? 20 something years? Maybe just shy. I can't remember really. Off the top of my head. So I feel like I had a plan to say stuff, and now it's all gone. Look, results weren't great. They weren't. Like, I'm not blind. I didn't know no Chelsea fan was blind. Even the Lampard in fans knew the results were bad. But there's a difference between knowing the results are bad and giving up because they're bad. Look, every manager this season so far has already gone through a slump. Lampard is the first one to be sacked because of this. At the beginning of December, Chelsea were top of the table, and Man United and Arsenal were where Lampard, or where Chelsea are now. Like, Arteta was on the line. Ollie was on the line. I just wish my club had more patience. Would Lampard have been able to get us out of this slump? Get us Champions League football this season? Personally, I didn't think so, and I haven't thought so. Like, obviously, when everything was going great, it was, when everything was going good, I was thinking Champions League minimum, right? Now I'm thinking Europa League, hopefully. But if we fall out of that side of that, you know what? I am fine with that. Lampard was a victim of his own overachievement in the first season. And yes, I know he had 220 million to spend, and I completely understand that. Look, I understand it, new signings, stuff like that. But at the same time, for the past poor results that I've seen, yes, Lampard might not be there entirely tactically. Do you know why he's not there entirely tactically yet? Because he's been managing 2.5 years. 2.5, and we gave him the job because we wanted Lampard as a manager, and I'll never, never regret that. I'll never regret having Frank Lampard as our manager, and I sincerely and positively hope that he succeeds. Wherever Lampard goes, I will follow it. I will follow his coverage because Lampard is my favorite player of all time and always will be. I grew up watching him. He is my favorite player, and there's a reason my favorite number is number 8. Like, people can say that for all their players, like Steven Gerrard, like stuff like that. Everyone has that attachment to a player, right? So this video hasn't become what I wanted it to be, or at least what I was thinking of it. I didn't know what this was going to be. I don't know what this is. It's just me kind of getting my emotions of Frank Lampard being sacked out the way, I suppose. It just hurts, I suppose. Like, no one wants to see, like, if with Man United, if Ollie went, if Arteta went, Arsenal and Man United fans would be the same. You know, you don't want to see an old player like fail at your club. And I want to say this, I feel like it's a little bit different for Chelsea fans and Lampard as it is for Ollie and Arteta, like Man United fans and Arsenal fans with them, because did Ollie and Arteta have good playing careers? Yes. Arteta was only at Arsenal for a couple of years anyway. Ollie, yes, he scored, that goal. He scored that goal, everything, and he is a player. I don't know. I'm probably marking on dangerous territory. I don't want to say that they're not great players, but I feel like in terms of club value, club iconism, I feel like Lampard is, for Chelsea, he's way above what Ollie and Arteta are for Arsenal and Man United. I might be out of my place saying that. That's fine. Like, you're allowed your opinion, and this is just like, to be fair, like, I don't really know. Like, I don't follow your clubs, so I don't know. I'm not going to claim to know. It's just in my opinion, like, in terms of who a player is to a club, Lampard is up there compared, like, Ollie and Arteta are down there a bit. Like, I feel like Lampard means more to Chelsea than Ollie does to Man United and Arteta to Arsenal. I don't think that's unfair to say. I don't know. Every club has got, the Premier League is so open this season. Every team is going through slumps. City started off slow. Liverpool are slumping now, which is kind of unbelievable to say, but they are. I think, like, don't get me wrong, I don't think Liverpool's slump will continue. Just like I don't think Chelsea's slump will continue. I don't think it would have continued if Lampard stayed. I think we would have been fine. Like, for the rest of the season, let him get through the season. Players adapt. Players don't all just come in like Bruno Fernandes, Diogo Jota, and just succeed. Like, that sounds exclusive. I know that's me making. I don't know. Overall, I'm not naive to how inexperienced Lampard is. I'm not experienced to not knowing what Chelsea have been doing these past couple of weeks. I watch the football. I don't know what we're trying to do. Everyone complains that, like, at Liverpool, United, Arsenal for crossing in the balls, but then, like, when Chelsea do the same thing, like, we weren't really getting mentioned about it. I was like, why? Because we are doing the exact same thing? I don't know. It's a dark time. It's a dark time overall. I feel like Lampard deserved more, considering how well he did last season. Like, he didn't deserve, or we didn't really deserve to be in the Champions League this season, and we're lucky that we are there. I feel like he deserved more from Abramovich, at least, as well. Like, Abramovich came out with a statement saying, "Oh yeah, I have such a great personal relationship with Frank Lampard and stuff." Then I feel like Lampard knew as well yesterday. With Luton, I feel like he knew. I feel like he already knew. I feel like there's probably a partnership to why Mount was captain and everything. I don't know. I'm just rambling about other things now. I don't want this video to be too long. It's just me talking about Frank Lampard. I don't know. Look, I'm so stumped. Look, Lampard is gone and it sucks fucking ass. And I'm gonna need time to be okay with it, right? And it's like I don't want Tuchel as the next manager, right? But I'm going to back him all the same. Like Tuchel is a great coach. I think he's fine. Like I think he's good enough, right? He is an improvement on Lampard as much as it hurts to say, like into experience, trophies and stuff like that. He was a serial winner with PSG. He didn't get the Champions League, but he got them there. German habits and I don't know. Like Tuchel is pretty much confirmed the next manager. I will back him all the same. I do worry about Chelsea's younger players. The only younger player in the squad I don't fear for is Rhys James, just because I feel like he is pretty well known the entire way. Even I want to say Mount is fine as well, but something feels with it that because he was so close with Lampard, etc. I don't know. No, fuck it. I'm really confident. Look, Lampard, no, Mount and James will be fine. I fear for Tammy. I feel for Billy. I feel for Guehi now, who's on loan at Swansea. I know it's gonna be weird. Maybe I shouldn't fear. I'm worrying about stuff that I can't even see yet. You know, feel like it's understandable. Overarching, overarching final message and point. Frank Lampard is a legend of Chelsea FC. He will and always will be that legend of Chelsea FC. If you are a fan who disagrees with that statement now, after him being the top goal scorer of our club, an icon, a legend, captaining us to the Champions League final and Europa League finals, or final one, and get out of the club. Leave. Because his reputation is untarnished and remains an icon. And honestly, I full on hope that in a couple of years' time, maybe like a decade, I don't know. I don't know. I want to see it as soon as possible. But whenever the time may come that Lampard has more experience, there's maybe one of a few things. I am going to be front row and center for having him back at the club. I don't know what this video was. Like this is me coming off very raw because of the news. If if we ever bring back Cymru Convos, we'll discuss it in more. It might be one of the topics there. I don't know. I need to discuss it. Like I don't know. It sucks being the only Chelsea fan in my group as well because I can't share this with anyone. Well, no, I share it with them. I can talk over them, but they don't care. It's a sad day. It's a sad time. And I'm sorry for whatever this video was. It's very raw, uncut, whatever. I'm just uploading this. Thank you very much, Frank Lampard, for the year and a half that you've given us. You did very well. And you will always be my favorite player and a legend and icon of Chelsea FC. Thank you for giving us the structure to hopefully go forward and continue your implant, I suppose. I hope we stick with the youth. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. My number 8.